Hey guys, my name is Poch, so let's play some more Albion online today then. So this video will be about the tier 4 expeditions. Well, for now I think there are two different types. One of them is called the Heretic Mines, but it's tier 4. And the other one is the Undead Cemetery, I assume. And usually you'll randomly get assigned into one, so let's just see which one will we get today and let's talk about that then. I've done a lot of either one in the past, and one of them in the past, so let's just see. Okay, so this is the Heretic Mines, and yep, auto fire, thunder shot, and snapshot. So before we start, let's just go through my equipment set. I have a full set of tier 4 cloth armor, 4.2, 4.1, 4.2, and then also 4.2 crossbow. And also just some regular bag and cape. So let's start then. So the mice are really easy because you can just one hit them. If you're ranged, then you will not even take any damage. Well, I was wrong. And the archer, the poacher, they're actually pretty similar to the poacher in the tier 3 expedition. They also have the skill that will knock you to the sides if you got hit. And of course the scavenger, they're just, really easy to kill off. So the rats actually don't give any silver. So before we proceed further, the goal in this map is to kill 5 of these bouncers. And also kill off the final boss. The reason I'm choosing to use this combination of crossbow and also the cloth armor is because the cloth armor actually gives me more damage output, which I can definitely benefit from. And the mortar, I would say, is the most annoying thing in this map. The other ones are fine, but the mortars need to be taken care of first before other mobs. Okay, so usually the scavengers will drop some loot, but they're just tier rough stones, which I will take because when you're building, when you're building buildings in your island or on the guild islands, you'll need a lot of rough stones, and usually people will not gather them, so I would say that it's a good map to gather the rough stones as well. Because there are people selling rough stones in the auction house, and they sell it for a pretty hefty price as well. I mean, not expected, a price that's not expected of a tier 1 resources. And there's another mortar. Okay, let's take the rough stone. Where did my rough stone go? Maybe it's just bug. So there's another mortar there, so usually it'll try to kill off the okay. Just try to attract the enemies to away from the mortar, so you don't have to dodge their skills and also the mortars. Usually when you have low health, don't panic, just think of how much more damage will the enemy put out before I can kill them off. So usually I don't eat soup for the expeditions because, well, I'll just wait for them to recover while I'm also waiting for my energy to recover. Yeah, I use a lot of energies too for the skills. 19, 24, and 43. Okay, so that's the mortar. And usually I'll take care of the poacher first. Okay, so the rats are kind of annoying. I can kill the poacher off before I die. Let's just walk away from the mortar zone. So I'm in a guild called Lilac. This is how you pronounce lilac. I'm not sure, but just, well, let's call it lilac for now. And I'm the only one there because, well, the only reason I'm in this guild that I create by myself is to take advantage of the guild island, which essentially gives you 4 building slots at level 1, and it only costs you, I think, 12,500. Okay. Oh, got hit by the mortar. Usually just bait the bouncer out first, so you can take care of that. And for the bouncers, I think it's needs to be noted that if you are using a crossbow, even if you have the speed caster, which half your casting speed, you will not be casting quick enough for you to pull off the snipe shot combo before he stunned you with his skill. So usually, what I should have done is to bait the bouncer to actually start casting his skill that will stun me, and then I move away, and then I just use speed caster and then do the snipe shot combo. So I'm just gonna take care of the scavenger here first, and before going there. So some people might miss this spot because, well, it's guarded by 3 different mob, and it's kind of hard to kill as well. But there's that chest there. It will actually give you a lot of silver. So let's run away. Yeah, usually I kill off the poacher first, and then I'll just run far enough so that they will just go back to that area before I regenerate, and then just go in with another speedcaster, the snapshot combo on the thief. Well, it will kill him instantly if I pull that combo off before the bouncer stunned me. So just waiting, that's what right. Yeah, so if you're asking me why don't I just join a guild that already have those stations built up, so if you haven't noticed, I'm based at in Martlock, and then a lot of the guilds that I have the recruit chat channel. A lot of the guilds there, they are not based in Martlock, and I already have my personal island set up as well. So yeah, I guess that's why I decided to become self-sustaining. I mean, in both the gathering part and also the crafting part. And I would say the easiest boss in the tier 4 expeditions, between this heretic mob's mine and the undead cemetery map, I would say the final boss in this map is the easiest one. And I'll tell you why when we get there. But for now, just notice how much damage I'm putting out before and after I use the thunder shot. Oh, right. So there's a poacher there. So after I do a thunder shot, if I'm using auto fire, it will actually deal 136 damage per hit. And I'm setting the the guild tax to 0, so I can do some calculations later to see how much silver can I actually get from one tier 4 expedition. Because sometimes, well, I think that's what people are cares the most. How much silver will I get from the expedition, or should I just go to the blue dungeon outside of town to do to kill the mobs there? But let me tell you the answer. It's always more well, the mobs outside in the blue dungeons outside of town, they will give you more silver and fame. So I accidentally pulled the archer in as well, but it's fine. And usually you need to back out after he pull you in for the second time because he will start spinning around like that. And I'm just saving my snipe shot so I can kill off the poacher, like right after I'm done with the mini boss here. And let's just wait for a little bit. Yeah, my average for this map is about 20 to 23 minutes. But if I'm skipping, the 4 mobs here, the 5 mobs here, it will only take me about 18 to 19 minutes. And for the skeleton mines, it's about 15 minutes. But let's just focus on heretic mines now. Let's take care of one of the thieves really quick. Just do the thunder shot, snapshot combo. Let's do some regenerations on our energy. And actually, out of all the adult mobs, well, I consider the rats and the scavengers as mini mob, which it's really easy to kill them off. Out of all the adult mobs, I think the easiest one to kill, the one with the least, the least effort will be the poacher. And the hardest one, I think, is the bouncer. Just because of the stun and also all the other stuff. Okay, there we go, taken care of. And the poacher's skill, the skill shot is really easy to dodge. So that's another reason why I think the poacher is really easy to kill. Let's just take care of the foul rats, the mini mobs. Is there a stone that I get? I know. Okay, so far we have seen. Okay, let's just recover. So far we have encountered 3 different mobs, which are the poacher, the thieves, and also the bouncers. Well, or you can count the mortar in as well, so that's 4. So after the first mini boss, you will encounter 2 new types of mobs, which are the fire starters and also the hermits. Well, the fire starters, just like the name suggests, they start fire. So fire is, if you're starting fire out of nowhere, then it's magic. Yeah, so they are the magicians, and the hermits are the clerics, which will heal off his friendly mobs, and then he will not heal himself. So usually it's the best to just kill off the hermit first if it is with another mob, or or if because at least for the bouncers, because I cannot combo him to death. So usually I will take care of the Hermit first. At least if it's paired with the bouncer, but if it's paired with the fire starter, usually I kill off the fire starter first. Just because. Just because I need to dodge his skills. I mean the fire starter's skills. And Hermits, yeah, they don't have an offensive spell or anything like that. Money. Yeah, fire starters. The scavenger. Okay, more stones for me. Well, I think the reason that it's blank out. I asked one of my ex-guild member before because actually I was in a guild that's based in Marklock. That's the first guild that I joined when I started the game with this character. But the reason that I quit that guild is it has become inactive. So no one has been... I guess I'm spoiled in a way because no one has been supplying the buildings there with food. And so that I've decided, okay, let's just get my own guild island so I can and I will be the only one that will be supplying the food and also use the buildings to my own profits. Okay, so there are two mortars in this area. Okay, one on the left side, so it's one there, and the other one's there. So let's just avoid those spots as you are getting closer to the mortar. So there are some rats here that need to be taken care of. And usually I will go to the left first, just to take care of the fire starters. And the other mortar, it's guarded by an Ermine. And my big goal, and at least for now my long-term goal, well, it's not really long, maybe medium-term, yeah, if that's a thing. My medium-term goal is to, I found this, so I've been using crossbow, and it's actually I'm already able to use, the tier 5 weapons, tier 5 crossbows, and I found a adept bolt casters, which is one of the tier 5 weapons that you have to make with a relic. And it's sold on the market for 2 million silver. It's a 5.3, so it will have this item damage of 6.5. Yeah, of a 6.5 crossbow. If there's a 6.5, not 6.5. Yeah, 6.5 crossbow. If there's one ever to be made. Well, actually, I'm not sure which style do you guys like better, because I've made another one which is a tier 3 expeditions, and it's a little bit more, I guess, professional sounding. It sounds more professional. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And this one is just kind of a footage of me finishing off the tier 4 expeditions, and also let's talk about the mobs in general. So not sure which one is more preferable, but yeah, just giving it a try. And the poacher, just the poacher first. Oh shoot, I didn't. Okay, let's just run back first. Good thing I have the run spell though. Okay, there we go. So let's just do an overview then while I'm waiting for my health to regenerate. So the poacher, they deal a moderate amount of damage for auto attack. And they have this spell that's it's not a single target spell. It's just I think it's a projectile type of spell that you can just dodge by walking away from it. The thief will have a targeted spell which you cannot dodge unless, well, I think there's no cast time on that, so you cannot dodge it unless you kill it first, of course, and that will slow you down. And the bouncer have two skills, one offensive, one defensive. The offensive one is he will actually stun you if you stay in front of him when he's finished casting the spell. And the other defensive spell, I think it will negate. And well, you can still attack him, but if you attack him, your damage will be reduced by roughly 90%. The fire starters, they have an AoE spell that will, it will be a circle around your character, and then it will you can see how when it will finish casting by looking at how full the circle is. So usually just walk out of it. Usually they will cast a spell after just one auto attack. And the hermit have a supporting skill that he will not use on himself, that will heal his ally or his buddy here, for not a significant amount of damage. I mean a significant amount of HP per second. So that's just we're getting closer to the boss. Okay, so that's the defensive spell. And the rats and scavengers, they're nothing special. So there are two poacher here. Let's take care of one of them first. Okay, so that's new because usually if I attract the aggro from this poacher, the other poacher will be aggro as well. But apparently that didn't happen. So this is the final boss lair. And I'll tell you why that this final boss is actually the easiest one to be handled. So he has a sidekick called Fishy. Well, I've never known how much damage or what skills does this Fishy have, because usually I will take care of him first before the boss. And I think this boss is the easiest because so he used this enraged skill. And if you do you remember that I told you about take a look at the damage that I deal out with my auto fire after I use the thunder shot? Well, it's the same here against the boss without using my thunder shot. And it's actually pretty easy to handle this boss. He has a AoE spell. Well, I guess it will be harder for you if you're using a melee close range weapon, but if you're using a ranged weapon like a crossbow or bow or spear with the attack range skill, then it will actually be easier. So let's just get out of here, and that's the end of the expeditions. let's see how much silver do we get, shall we? Okay, so I just did some calculations off screen, and you will actually get roughly almost 5,000 silver from one expedition. It's without the daily bonus though, so if it's with the daily bonus, it will be about 7,000. Because the daily bonus will give you an extra 2,000 silver, and also the and also the Royal Seagull, which I think the last time I sold that, it's for, let's just check how much it is. Or not sell. So it's what, 5,500. So you'll be, if you are selling the Seagull, you can get up to 12,500 silver if you plan to sell the Seagull, that is. So I guess this is officially the end of the video, so I hope you liked the video, and well, I'm not gonna force you to subscribe on anything because I still don't have much in my channel, but I'll be updating it regularly, so if you want to see more Albion Online content, just subscribe, and if you like this video, just, press thumbs up, which means like, even in real life. Okay, bye bye.